Hey y'all, Flying High Five here. I'm out working on the brakes of my wife's car here, and thought I'd do a little bit of vehicle forensics for you, kind of show you a little bit about what I found and what I got going on. So, front brakes were squeaking on her car pretty bad. And about I don't know, about a year ago now, I had a nice little spat with the dealership about her rear brakes because I said they had noise and I wanted them to look at it. And at the time I was willing to pay for a brake job. Well, they looked at it, they bent the, I don't know what you call them, the little tabs, the squeak tabs, I'm going to call them, on the front brakes, didn't touch the rear brakes. So, a little spat with the dealership. Don't go to Beardmore in Omaha. I'm just saying. So, anyways, I kind of want to show you what I got here and what I'm looking at. So, this is obviously the front axle and spindle and all the linkages and everything with the wheel removed. Wheel's over there. And the brake rotor and caliper removed. So I've already kind of worked on this one and cleaned it up. But what I found when I looked at the pads, this is the outer pad here. And you can see it's got a good bit of pad left on it. In fact, it almost looks, I'd say it almost looks new. Not quite, because new they've got a little chamfer here at the edge. You can tell if they're brand new or not, because they got a chamfered edge. So I'd say those are probably, you know, halfway worn. I've got some new ones over here. Let me pull out a set of new ones and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Brutus is around here somewhere too. I don't know, he's helping out. By helping out, I mean not. And I'm tripping over my safety hazards. Anyways, I got some new brake pads. That's what they look like new. So, kind of compare them. They're here we go. These are the fancy gold, whatever that means. So, you know, I'd say the outer pads were worn about halfway through. Not bad for 30,000 miles. Not bad, you'd say. Except when I look at the inner pads, this is what they look like. You can see there's hardly any pad left on there. And that's a little squeaker tab. That's what was causing the noise. Right here. And you can see it's shiny there. It's been rubbing. There's Brutus. Brutus likes to think he's helping out. He's actually scared of the garage. For a big dog, he's kind of a wimp. Anyways, so that's what the front pad is. Well, these pads are they're designed to wear evenly. And obviously these two haven't. And when I looked at the other side as well, the other side is not quite as bad, but it's still pretty bad. So what I found on here is the pins that are right here, the slides that allow your caliper to move back and forth. I don't know if you know how brakes work, but this portion slides back and forth, and as your pistons push against the inner one, the outer one gets pulled in here, and your rotor is in the middle, and that's what gives your braking force. Anyways, every time I get into brakes, I pull this little boot off, and you can see that silver in there. That's some anti-seize compound. And you know, they'll sell it to you for twice the price as brake caliper grease. That's bullshit. Just go get yourself a $6 can of anti-seize lubricant, and that thing will last you for, I don't know. I had to buy the second one because my first one was I lost my first one in the move. So, you know, this thing will last you forever. It's like $7, $8, something, $6 maybe. Especially if you're going to keep your car long enough. I like to throw it on all the little bolts and everything too, because next time you get in here, you know it's going to be 4 or 5 years from now. So I throw it on the threads of everything. So forensics as to why the pads wore unevenly and why I got to change these probably a little prematurely, probably about right, but maybe a little prematurely, is is because those pins there were rusted up and weren't moving. One of these was kind of sideways and it was dragging. So, and we'll look at the other side, and the other side's got the same exact problem. And I've already got the one rotor in the truck, but these are some other symptoms you might see if you need a brake job. I don't know how well you can see it here. Well, that ain't gonna help. Let's see if this will help. You can kind of see there's light pitting along the way. The outside looked fine. Nice and smooth, even wear all the way around. But the inside's got this light pitting. So I'm going to take these and see if I can get them turned down at the shop and get them back up. But you can see here, you know, this little pin, this is actually the end of your pin here. I can hardly get this boot off. You can see how it's all kind of gunked up in there. Get the bottom side. Having some technical difficulties. Mainly I'm right-handed. I was trying to use my left hand. Oh. Zoom in on the face. That's a cool one. There we go. Anyways, you can kind of see in here. They tried to grease it, but I think they used the wrong kind of grease or something, because it's all gummed up and nasty. So I'll pull it all apart. Here's the pads you can see, and see the little wear indicator there on the inner one. You can see they're just about done for. So I'll pull this side apart and clean them up too after I get these things turned. Shop's closing pretty quick, so I got to get on my way. Anyways, that's a little bit of vehicle forensics, and one of my least favorite jobs to do. Although I'm good at them, so what the heck. That's a brake job in a nutshell. So thanks for watching. Bye.